Alright, so in this video we will talking about every missions and the premium ones that you gain some sort of a point that you'll level up your pass. And there, for example, I'll calculate how much you'll get as a free player. For example, without having the premium pass, you only have 5 quests. The 6th one is gonna be the premium pass one, and you can't do the premium pass mission unless you have the premium pass activated, as you know, as you didn't know. So every day you get a level. So the mini festival will last 20 days, so that's approximately 20 levels. And from those missions, this one prize pods, you just have to open as many as you can. And the thing about this is you get those pods from the special mission market, and even from this I recommend opening these because those are free and you probably get around 10 pods daily. Or if you have bananas, you can actually open one of these and that still counts. So yeah, that's another thing. Also, it's a good idea to open these pods in the special mission market if you have some, and you just need to open 75. That's quite a lot for this moment. Then the slides, some of the missions you do have to play a little longer. For example, there is one with the missions that you have to do a lot of missions in a certain room, have a lot of avial tickets, because that's really important. Because if you don't, it might be a bit difficult because you have to run up to 50 missions. So I recommend either going in room 1 or room 2 because those are the easiest, rather than room 3 or 4. So it's a good idea to play in this room most, because you just rather good idea rather than rather than just going on tougher rooms. The unicorn ability for the premium pass only, you'll need to use a costume that increases your frequency of the unicorn. I think I recommend for this one the pirate minion, because the pirate minion increases that frequency and you just have to simply activate it. But you don't have to reach the top of the thing when riding the unicorn. You just let it go down and that still counts for the mission. So you probably have to activate quite a lot. So having the pirate minion is good. If you don't have pirate minion, you can use different minion, but I guess it's a good idea to have him because it will activate the power up much easier. For the next one, we have slides. This one goes faster with the ghost minion if you have it, and it's good to play it on workout room. A lot of missions you can play in workout room and still counts for this. Okay, so for this mission slides, you just have to go as ghost. If you don't have ghost, you can use a different character like cowboy, but maybe a lot of people has ghost maxed out already, so ghost is especially the best one for this mission. Otherwise cowboy or ballerina if you don't have it. Alright, the bananas with the mini shield, for this one you will either need spring, that's what I'm using right now, spring, or if you are a premium pass owner, the mime minion is actually handy on this mission. But unfortunately he gets better on later upgrade, when you upgrade for much more, because right now it's not that great because of spring. And the difference is the duration of the power up. It's probably a little bit lower, but you know, so use spring if you have it, mime if you don't have the premium pass. So yeah. Alright, one was with the punches with the minion. You have to punch minions. So for this one, Frankenstein is your best friend because he can help you. So Frankenstein here will be the only minion that will give you punches. So time, always a good idea to have Frankenstein, or otherwise you can use different characters that has the Mega Minion ability, because Bride of Frankenstein's ability has been changed, so you no longer get any extra punches as you use the evil minion, because before Bride of Frankenstein was the best for this one, but in this case Frankenstein is better than Bride, so that's because you get a lot of punches with the Mega Minion. The next one, it's going to be the bananas with the banana vacuum, which might be a premium pass owner, the premium pass challenge only, and the best one is to use Brad's workout, because he's the one of the top characters that collects the most bananas with the banana vacuum. And if you don't have him, maybe you should just search for something that's probably good, like, you know, the one that has good bonus on this one. After this, you have to collect stars on the moon, so this one you will need astronaut. Astronaut is the best for this one. It's not just for the premium pass, that one, it's just for the premium pass, you know, normal mission. And astronaut gives you a much more stars bonus, so that's good. After that, you have to freeze, which is for Santa. Santa is good for this one, because whenever you freeze an obstacle, it will instantly destroy it. So Santa is good here. Otherwise you can use other characters that is good. You can also use Spy Guru as well, because he's still doing the job, but he can't destroy it immediately. You just need to go through the frozen obstacle to do that. But I heard that in one mission you have to go with freeze ray, meters with the freeze ray. So Firefighter is your best friend for this one, and you should have him pretty soon. I hope one day they will have a different minion that has a bit better bonus, because this one is just the only character that helps with this one. The next mission, it's gonna be meters with the banana splitter, so you will need Jelly Jar for this one. I think it's gonna be a premium pass only, so expect to have him and get ready for it. And then the next one, near misses. The near misses, it's probably the most difficult one at the beginning, but I recommend Ninja here because he can be an option in case you don't have Stereo, because Stereo in this part of the game, he is the king of the near misses, but you have to use the shield because it won't count extras if you do not. Minion shields are lifesavers and can save you from a crash. And if you don't have it, the ninja is another option, because the ninja's ability, it's pretty much stronger, and the shield will not break as you run through an obstacle, which means you will still keep going as your shield won't break. It's just like the golden shield from Jelly Lab. It's going to be the time, which to make it faster you will need a Spy Guru, because Spy Guru here helps a lot. So if you don't have Spy Guru, you can use Sea Dog as well, because Sea Dog, it's another option, but Spy Guru has the best second count. So Spy Guru is useful for this mission, because you have to run probably a long time. You're probably gonna have to run up to 20 minutes, but keep in mind, you don't have to run in one single run. You just have to run as much as you can, and it's just progressing. It doesn't actually tells you to just run for that amount of time, because if that happens, then that's gonna be the hardest one without Spy Guru. The next mission is the despicable actions. For this one, you either have to use either Bride of Frankenstein, or you can use Lab Coat Frankenstein, the normal one, because they are pretty much helpful for this one, and you can do a lot easier in the workout room. After this, you have to it's a mission where you have to use Beetle to use the minion shield and run for some time with it. It's not actually meters, it's just seconds. So you have to use the minion shield and hold it for a long time. And then after this, use the rocket and just do mirrors. For this one, I recommend Striker because Striker does a lot more mirrors and he is pretty much a priority. And you can do it in workout room. Another mission is to collect bananas, and for this one you will need the night minion, and you're probably gonna need him because he is one of those characters that collects the most bananas. So it goes faster if you use the night minion, otherwise just use someone who's good. And yeah, so the premium pass missions are Fluffy Unicorn, Jumps, and bananas with the banana vacuum. So those are the only missions with the premium pass. It might change at some point, so I can't guarantee if that's gonna be the whole time. So apparently it turns out that without the premium pass, for those who can't afford it, then in 20 days you just get 20 levels. So you get a level per day, so that's 20. And from 5 missions, and that's for 50. So each one of these mission are 5 parts, so this is 2 levels and a half. 2 levels and a half, and from 5 missions, then it's just around 30 levels, to be clear. Around 30 levels in the first week. So I think in the first week you're probably going to be around level 30, while with the premium pass you're gonna be around almost level 40, because the premium pass gives 53, and that's extra 2.5 levels. So according to this, it's just almost 40 levels. So I guess free players will have in the first week level a tier 32.5 with 50 points. So I guess the premium pass owners will be at tier 35 with 15 points, so, while the free players will only be at 32.5. So this is 32 and 50 points at the beginning. So it turns out the free pass owners will get up to tier 57, but maybe it's gonna change the amount of points you get in the next week. So I don't think it's going to be 50 points, so I don't think it's possible. And with the premium pass, they guarantee to get level 60 in time. So I just hope the next quests are a little bit buffed on the points, because 50, it's not quite enough for this one, for the free players. Okay, so this is all about the festival, all the quests that you get, and I'll see you in the next part of the stage 1.